Good afternoon. All right. And welcome to the State Court of DeKalb County. I'm Judge Dallas. I'll hear these matters set down on the 17th day of August 2025. All right, so this is our first appearance here. Good. How are you? Deputy or detention officer, how are you?
Good, Your Honor.
Good, good,
You
good.
was on.
Good, good, it's good to see you
It's
on
good
this
to see you on
Sunday.
this Sunday. I know, good to see you too.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this is the first
All right, so this is the
appearance.
first appearance.
What that means is I'm
What
simply
that
going to
means
tell you what you've been
simply
charged with
what
and
you've
what the
been
bond
charged
is
with,
for each one
the
of your
bond
charges.
for your
You
charges.
do need to know a couple
You
of
need
things
to know a couple of
preliminarily.
things
You do have a
preliminarily.
lot of
You
rights.
have a lot of
First of all,
rights.
important
First
right
of
is the
all,
right to have an
important
attorney
right is having
represent
an
you.
attorney represent
If at
you.
any point in the
If at
proceedings
any
you
point in the
cannot afford
proceedings
to
you
hire your
cannot
own
afford to
attorney,
hire your own
then the
attorney,
court will
then the
consider
court
appointing
will
an
consider
attorney to
appointing
represent
an
you.
attorney to
Now, I'm
represent
not
you.
here to take a
Now, I'm
plea in
not
your
here to
matter.
take
I'm
a
not here
plea
for
in
you
your
to
matter. I'm not
explain
here for you
anything
to
to me.
explain anything
Again,
to
I'm
me.
simply here to
Again,
let
I'm
you know
simply
what
here
you've
to
been
let you know
charged
what
with
you've been
and what
charged
the
with
bond is
and
for
what
each
the
one of
bond
those
is for each
charges.
one of those
All right,
charges.
so as
All
you
right,
progress
so
through the
as you
system,
progress
please
through the
keep this in
system, please
mind
keep this in
that at
mind
any point
that
you
at
do have a
any
right to have a
point you do have
trial
a
by
right to have a
jury or
trial by
trial
jury or
or a
trial
bench trial. So at
or a
some
bench
point you
trial.
need
So
to
at some
decide
point
whether or
you need
not
to decide whether or
you plead
not
not
you
guilty,
plead not
if you're going to ask
guilty,
for a
if
bench
you're going
trial
to
or
ask
a
for a
jury
bench trial
trial.
or a jury trial.
Regardless of which type of trial you
Which
ask
type of
for,
trial you
the
ask for,
process and the procedure is exactly the
procedure is
same.
exactly
The
the
state
same.
always
The
has the
state
burden of
always
proving
has
your
the burden
guilt
of
beyond a
proving your
reasonable
guilt
doubt.
beyond a reasonable
The burden
doubt.
never
The
shifts.
burden never
It means that
shifts.
they never,
It
that
means that
you
they
don't have to
never,
do
that you
anything,
don't
and
have to
they
do
have the entire
anything. They
burden
have
of
the
proving
entire
the
burden
case
of
against
proving the
you.
case
And the
against you.
state will bring
And the
witnesses
state
who
will
will
bring
testify
witnesses who will
against you.
testify against
Either
you.
you or your
Either
attorney will
you or
have a
your
right to
attorney will have a
cross-examine
right
those
to
witnesses.
cross-examine those witnesses.
Now, you don't have to
Now,
say
you
anything
don't have to
again.
say
You don't have, the
anything
burden
again.
is
You
never
don't have the
on
burden
you.
is never
The
on
burden is
you.
always
The
on the
burden is
state to
always on
prove
the
that you're
state to
guilty
prove
beyond
that
a
you're guilty
reasonable
beyond a
doubt. All right.
reasonable doubt.
Now,
Right?
what's going to happen
Now,
today is
what
I'm going to
happens
call
today
you
is
one
I'm
at
going
a
to call
time.
you one at
I'll
a
let you
time.
know what the
I'll let
probable
you know what
cause
the
was for
probable
the
cause
stop,
was for the
what the
stop,
officer noted
what the
on the
officer
tickets,
noted on
and
the
what the
tickets,
bonds are
and
for
what the
each
bonds
particular
are for each particular
citation. I'm going to go
citation. I'm
alphabetically,
going to
so
go
I need you, Ms.
alphabetically,
Off
so I need
Calloway, to
you,
come
South
up first.
Callaway, to come up first.
Right there. Yes, sir.
Right there, yes, sir.
Let me tell you what your
Let me
case
tell you what
involves.
your case
It appears
involves.
on
It
August
appears
16th
on
of
August 16th of
2025 at 2:02
2025 at
a.m.
2:02
You were on
a.m. You are
85
on
southbound near
85
Shamrock Tucker
southbound near
Road,
Shamrock
which is
Tucker
in the
Road, which
DeKalb
is in
County.
DeKalb County.
Officer Pye Land
Officer
of the Georgia
Thailand
State
of the
Patrol
Georgia State
Nighthawks
Patrol
Division.
Nighthawks
The first thing he
Division.
noticed is
First
that
thing he
well, he
noticed is
made a
that
note that you were
he made a
driving
note
under
that
the
you were
influence of
driving under the
alcohol
influence of
in
alcohol
violation of Code
in
Section
violation of Code Section
40-6-391A1.
40-6-391A1.
The second ticket he wrote you was
Second
for
ticket he
failure to
wrote you was
maintain
for failure
lane.
to maintain
On that
lane.
same date
On
in
that
the same
same date in the
location,
same
same officer,
location, same
Pyland, Georgia
officer,
State
Thailand,
Patrol,
Georgia State
indicated
Patrol,
that you came out of a
indicated
lane
that
and
you came out of
obstructed
the
the
lane
rear of
and
his
obstructed
vehicle,
the rear of his
causing
vehicle,
him to swerve to
causing him
avoid
to
a
swerve to
collision.
avoid a
Because of
collision.
that driving
Because
maneuver
that
is
driving maneuver
indicating,
is
he charged you
indicating
with failure
he
to
charged you with
maintain
failure to
lane.
maintain
That's in
lane.
violation of
That's in violation of
40-6-48. The
40-6-48.
third charge he gave you
Third
was for
charge he gave
switching
you was
multiple lanes.
multiple
Same
lanes.
date, August
Same
16,
date, August 16,
2025, 2:02
2025,
a.m., same
2:02 a.m.,
location,
same location,
I-85 southbound near
85
Shamrock
southbound
Tucker
near
Road.
Shamrock Tucker
Officer
Road.
Pyland of
Officer
the Georgia State
Thailand of the
Patrol
Georgia State
Nighthawks
Patrol
indicated
Nighthawks
that you made an
indicated that
improper
you made
lane
an
change,
improper
that
lane
you
change,
switched
that you
multiple
switched
lanes in
multiple lanes
violation of
in violation of
40-6-123A.
40-6-123A.
The fourth ticket that you
The
got,
fourth ticket that you got,
same officer,
same
same
officer,
same
same
location,
location,
DeKalb County, that
DeKalb
you failed to
County,
signal
that
when
you
you were
failed to
turning or
signal when you were
changing
turning or
lanes.
changing
That's in
lanes.
violation of
That's in violation of
40-6-123B, and that's not
40-6-123B, and
using a
that's not
signal
using a
when
signal
switching
or
lanes.
switching
The
lanes.
fifth
The
charge
fifth
that you got
charge
of the
that you got
sixth,
of
Mr.
the sixth,
Calloway,
Mr.
on the
Callaway,
same date,
on the
August
same date,
16th,
August
2025
16th,
at 2:02
2025 at
a.m.,
2:02
that you're
a.m.,
charged with
that you
reckless
charged with
driving in
reckless
violation of
driving in violation of
40-6-390 at on
40-6-390
I-85
at on
southbound near
I-85
Shanley Tucker
southbound near
Road, which
Shannon
is in
Tucker Road,
DeKalb
which is in
County,
DeKalb
that you
County,
drove at a
that
high
you
rate of
drove at a
speed,
high rate of
that the
speed,
officer had to,
that the
that you
officer
pulled
had
over and
that you
pulled
pulled
off
over and pulled
multiple
off
lane changes
multiple
almost
lane
collided with
changes
the
almost
officer's
collided with
vehicle, causing them to leave their lane. Reckless driving 40-6-390. The sixth charge The officer citation is laying drag. That's in violation of 40-6-251. While pulling off on the first pullover, you spun your tires, you caused your vehicle to lose traction and move in a circular movement. Again, Trooper Pylon, I should say, from the Georgia State Patrol, Nighthawks North Division, noted that on that same day, August 16th of 2025, 2:02 a.m., same location, I-85 southbound near 𝗗𝗄𝗅 Road, which is in DeKalb County. You have 6 individual citations, Ms. Calloway. I'll tell you what the bond is. One of them, the DUI bond is $1,000. The failure to maintain lane is $500. Improper turn is $500. Failure to use signal is $500. Reckless driving is $1,000. Lane drag racing is $1,000. Your total bond is $4,500. All right, you can step back, sir. And now, Mr. Lynch. All right, Marcellus Lynch. So I'm reading the 2 citations you've gotten on August 16th of 2025 at 4:33 a.m. that you were on 1718 South Deshaun Road, which is in the city of Lithonia, DeKalb County. Officer Hightower, who is a DeKalb County officer, indicated that you were operating a 2015 Ford Fusion, and that he indicated that you were under the influence of alcohol in violation of 40-6-91. He also charged you with failure to maintain lane in terms of you having a vehicular accident in violation of 40-6-48. Same location, which is 1718 South Deshaun Road, city of Lithonia, DeKalb County. Officer Hightower wrote those 2 charges for you. The bond for your DUI is $1,000. The bond for failure to maintain is $500. Your total bond is $1,500. All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
The recording has stopped.